Oh, okay.
Look at that color, Dave.
It's unbelievable.
Huh?
Yeah, so it's rich.
So I'm going to move it into a pot now. Now look at this natural color for the stock. That's from caramelizing the carrots, onions, celery, and the tomato paste and the browning of the meat. That's where you develop that color. We didn't add it. We didn't add any kind of caramel color or anything into it. So what we're going to do here, we got it about a little thinner than we would normally want it, and we're just going to simmer it down a little bit, skim it, then we're going to strain it. Then I'll show you how we're going to make like some pepper steak. Pepper steak, we'll make a Hunter sauce with a ribeye. And let's taste it here. It needs to cook down a little bit more to get the raw wine flavor out of it. Also, we're going to taste it for salt and pepper. It needs some salt and pepper.
Good.
Hold on one second. I don't know if you can see the consistency we have. That's what we're looking for right there. Okay, we'll let it simmer down, let all the rawness of the wine and the roux cook out, and then we're going to strain it. I'm gonna simmer this down. The thickened veal stock with the wine. I'm gonna simmer that down. Demi-glace. Okay. Which demi-glace means reduced down by half. You know, so you got strong. But we're thickening it up. Here I just have the veal stock with no roux, no wine, anything. I'm gonna simmer this down, and I'm gonna make glace de viande. They call it. De viande. Viande is meat. Glace is the essence. It would be the essence of the meat essence. We'll reduce it down till it becomes like a jelly, and almost make our own like a beef base type of thing. And you keep that in a jar in the refrigerator. So then when you get a quick sauteed dish and you need a bouillon, beef bouillon cube or something, you take a spoonful of this glace de viande. It's awesome. So. It's going to take a while to reduce down, but we'll simmer it down. Okay, so here we got the glace de viande simmering down. Look at the consistency. It's reduced it by half. Right now, that's a pure demi-glace with no roux added to it. That's a pure demi half glaze. So we're going to reduce it down even more, and you're going to see how thick it's going to get. That's classic French cooking right there. They reduce the stocks to this consistency, then they saute with it to make their sauce a la minute, you know, to order. And at the end they finish it with butter to thicken it like we've done in previous recipes. Okay, so this is the demi-glace that we added the Madeira and the red wine to. It's a little thicker than I like it, but I would have thinned it out with more stock. But the flavor's there, but we use the stock for the glace de Veal. But I'll thin it out with a little water here. But here's what we're gonna do. Okay, strain this off. See how I dip the ladle? So you got no drip. See? Dip the bottom of it. Very cool. Look at that natural color. See, I work a little bit of the flavor of the vegetables through.
The stuff you have left over looks like it'd be great in an omelet.
Not really.
Really? Yeah.
Well, there's no flavor there, Dave. There's no flavor that would come out of that because it's all cooked out of it already.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the explanation there, Buckaroo.
Okay. That's it right there. Now we're going to make a steak au poivre, pepper steak, New York strip. And I'll show you how you're going to use this sauce in that recipe. Okay?